Previously on the Evermoor Chronicles.
You must give us 3 fated villagers to inhabit.
You're releasing the founders. They brought the world to chaos.
No!
Where is the third? Where is our sister?
We must find the other half of the lantern if we are to get our sister back.
We will. And Bridget will bind it back together.
No!
So nice to see you again, Bridget.
I left my friends for my new life. How will I know it's gonna be alright? I gotta take control and write my destiny. The future's still untold. Nobody else can see if this will be forevermore.
Cameron.
Hey. Oh, walk you to school?
Okay, but don't do anything too cute. Or too funny. Or too you. Cut the smiling.
So, I have a story problem for you.
Okay.
It's called The Mystery of the Brilliant Student and Her Truly Terrible Grades. Your school report arrived this morning. A word.
Okay, I can explain.
Explain a C in chemistry, Tara.
Chemistry is completely different here. The first element on the periodic table is not H for hydrogen, it's D for destiny.
You need to turn this around, or you'll be kissing your boyfriend goodbye.
So, my mom wants me to see less of you.
Whoa. I've never been a bad influence before.
You're not. Sorry to disappoint you.
Did she think she'd like me more or less if she knew I had a magical spider?
I think you'd go from bad influence to crazy guy who talks to bugs. You know, I've been thinking of everything magic's done to me. To us, Flynn's like the last piece of the magical puzzle.
Yes?
Maybe it's time to let the little guy go?
I take care of Flynn. That's just the way it is.
Well, Bridget, dear, how is it coming along?
I'd get yourself a flashlight.
You can't fix it. But you're the Supreme.
Without golden thread, there's nothing I can do.
Then thread you shall have. Tell me where to find the spider.
I would tell you if I knew.
Remember that we have your essence, Bridget.
Where is the spider?
Oh, Cameron! He belongs to Cameron.
This should be fun.
Flynn's your friend. I get it.
No. It's more than that. We're connected. We can't just cut him off. Though, it was magic that took my mother away.
And magic that destroyed Bridget. And if you're always connected, what if you set him free when no one could possibly find him except you?
Sorry.
You're right, buddy.
He's okay. You know, maybe he can look after himself.
All right. Let's do it.
Now, it's almost time for Doyle.
Come on. No more magic.
No more magic.
So that's it. Here you go, buddy. Be safe here. Now go on. Scoot.
What was that?
You bit me. It's just Flynn's high five. It's his way of saying goodbye. Isn't it, boy?
Got you.
Yeah, you got me.
You were looking for this, weren't you? One perfect pearlwort.
You beat me to it.
The pearlwort flowers just once a year and makes a person disappear. You see, you and me can be indivisible, Jakey boy.
You mean invisible?
All we need now is some goat nip and one hair of a winkstoat, and we can be completely invisible. Best of luck next year.
What even is a winkstoat?
everyone! Morning. I'm sure you all realize that it's that magical time of year again. Time for Spellbound, our annual spelling bee. As usual, please enter in teams of 2 if you want a chance to win our fantastic prize, the Spellbound trophy, and a sumptuous feast for 2 at the village store.
Hey, do you think we'd be good together? As a team, for the bee. What do you say? Please?
Sure, yeah, why not?
Hey, Cam, you want to team up?
Oh,
Cameron and I are entering together, actually. If that's okay with you.
Right. Sure. That sounds ideal.
Hey.
Otto! What are you doing here?
Team up with me? I don't want to brag, but I've got about 1,000 years more experience than any of you, so...
I wouldn't bother. Sorsh and I will ace it.
Since winning the bee also guarantees an A in English, I'd strongly advise you enter if you need an extra credit.
Okay, I'm in. I could really do with that A grade.
Really?
Let's win this thing.
You're not actually going to drink that, are you? Of course you are.
Ah, delicious. Your turn.
I don't think so.
If you're too scared to taste a drink that Evermoorian babies have been guzzling for centuries...
Oh, go on then! You can really taste the goat in the goat nip.
It's working. I can feel it. I'm invisible.
You look pretty visible to me.
Only because you're invisible too. Don't you see? The world is our lobster.
That's really not a phrase.
What's this? Floating dog biscuits. Floating dog biscuits.
Yeah. I'm not sure you're making the most out of invisibility.
You're right. Come on. This is going to be the heist of the century.
Spin for your mistress. Your thread will make our lantern whole again.
And our sister can finally be free to join us.
Go on, little one. Don't be shy.
What's wrong with it?
He only spins for his master.
Then we have no further use for it. Don't!
The boy and the spider are linked. If you hurt the spider, you hurt him.
So? Remember, Bridget, with your essence, we can force it out of you.
You can still use the spider.
Go on.
There's an old spell. You can use its venom to create a second spider with its own magical thread. It would spin for you, and you would be its mistress.
And it could mend our lantern. Lead the way.
Welcome, everyone, to Spellbound, where 6 teams pit their wits for the best trophy, the best grades, and the best night out in Evermoor that you could possibly imagine. And for the runners-up, this modest hamper of local delicacies. Naturally, only traditional Evermoorian spellings will be allowed, so if anyone wants to leave now, then, without further ado, let's begin with our first contestant, Sasha Doyle. Your first word, Sasha, is candle.
Candle. K-A-N-D-E-L. Candle.
Correct. That's how it's done. Traditional spellings only, folks. Next up, Cameron of the Bee Levers. Cameron, your first word is frog.
From this drop of spider venom.
A new creature will be born.
From the old powers.
A new power will come.
The gods forgive me.
You okay, Caps?
No conferring.
Poor boy. I used to have stage fright, you know. Well, I guess that's one way of playing for time.
Frog. P-H-R-O-A-G. Frog.
Come on.
Correct.
Go Believer!
Tara. Tara Crossley.
Stench Siege. S-T-E-N-C-H-S-I-J. Stench Siege.
Correct.
Yes! Still early days.
BB.
S.
Correct. Eggnog.
E-G.
Rock. Flannel.
A-N.
Correct. And we'll be back shortly for the grand finale.
This is it. We're invisible. We're invincible. That hamper will be ours.
I really don't know what you see in him. Did you see him up there? If you don't know the answer, you should just admit it. And he picked Bella to be his partner.
Mom!
I'm sorry, honey. It's just ever since you met him, you haven't been yourself. And look at you now. Without him, you're doing pretty well.
It's my life. I can choose my own friends.
Of course you can. Just as long as you pull those grades out of the drain.
Finalists to the stage, please.
Cameron?
Hey, no fraternizing with the enemy.
Ladies and gentlemen, for this final round, the first team to give me a correct answer will win the trophy. Sasha, your word is goat law.
Goat law. G-O-T-E-L-O-R. Goat law. I forgot the silent Q.
Cameron? Cameron, your word is bog goblin.
The old house, a new power will come.
Ah! Ah! Stop it! Let me out!
From the old house, a new power. From the old house, a new power.
F. L. Y. N. N.
Flynn?
Not even close.
I'm sorry.
Cameron?
I'm afraid it's all over for the believers. Tara, if you spell this word, you and Otto will win the championship and that elusive A grade. Tara, your word is allegiance.
Come on, Tara. Don't forget the M.
I have to go. Wait! Where is he?
I don't know. I just know that he needs me.
Cameron? What do you see? Cameron?
Dark shapes. A round hole. With a cross through it.
The beacon! The windows in the beacon!
Flynn! Sorry, buddy. I'm here now.
Cameron? What's happening?
He's in here, but I can't move. Sew something, Tara.
I gave it all away. My powers, the thread.
Tara, hurry!
I did it.
Flynn. It's all right, buddy. I'm here now. How did you do that?
It just happened. I thought I'd lost you.
Never. Promise.
Run along, Tara. Nothing to see here.
It worked. We have our own spider.
Now spin, my dark creation. Your thread is so precious.
Congratulations, champion!
Thank you, Father. But we wouldn't have won if all the other contestants hadn't been disqualified. And it wasn't just me.
So, the grand prize. The feast will begin tomorrow at 8 in the morning.
You mean in the evening?
No. In the morning. First, you'll have the honor of picking the fruits of the harvest on the edge of the bog. That should keep you busy till the evening when I shall welcome you both to the village tour.
Hang on, you're welcoming us?
But of course, every feast needs its feast master. And talking of feasts,
Unbelievable.
Now you see me.
Now you don't.
Enjoying yourselves?
There's no one here.
You two may not have earned this prize, but since you're enjoying it so much, you should keep it.
Thanks, Mr. Doyle.
Simply bring your haul to the store, and you shall eat your way through the entire hamper. You shall not leave till you're finished.
So you got the grand prize then?
That's one way of describing it.
Are you all right?
Thanks to Tora.
I'm sorry. I'm going to make up for it and study so hard.
Yes, you are. Because from now on, there'll be no more Cameron.
But...
That is final, kiddo.
Well done, my creature. Now we will see the power of your thread.
For 1,000 years, this lantern gave out light. But it is changed.
Changed how?
It is full of darkness. If the Fated One touches the lantern, your sister will be freed. But be warned, anyone else who touches it will die.
Next time on the Evermoor Chronicles.
This is bad magic.
I shall call her Mary.
This black web, it's done something to my watch. I'd do anything to wind back the clock.
Passing notes in class. Would you like to share it with us, Bella?
Why are you writing poems about Cameron anyway?
Until the village sleeps. Then we predict.
What have I done?